they'll understand both reasons you're going to leave, because you want to be at the meetings and you don't have to answer any nosy questions. Senator Murray.
That means you want to answer.
That's correct.
I always do.
Look, there's a lot we have to tackle in the coming weeks. The shutdown clock is ticking now, and the war in Ukraine is raging now, and the child care crisis is getting worse. WIC needs to be fully funded and a lot more. So my message to Republicans, if this place is going to work, if we're going to get our jobs done, we have to stand by our word. That means that we're standing by our word when it comes to all of our allies, not treating some like true allies and others like political bargaining chips. It means when we reach agreement, like we did on the debt ceiling deal, we stick to it in its entirety. And instead, House Republicans have been moving backwards to push for new dramatic cuts that will hurt families. Let's be clear, the adjustments to top-line spending in that agreement, adjustments like we make every year, were not some separate, less important thing. Those adjustments made the overall deal possible, and there was no deal without them. You don't get to negotiate how much of your word you're going to keep. This is the very basics of lawmaking. So to avoid a shutdown come January 19th, we need to push the House Republicans to get serious about the deal that they pushed for in the first place, so that we can finally start conferencing and passing bipartisan funding bills. Because the consequences for families back home are certainly serious. We are not going to have a lot of time when we get back to get our security package and full-year funding bills across the finish line. We've got to work together in a bipartisan way if we want to get anything done. So we've got to keep talking to each other and understand that we all need to move quickly. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Reid.